Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be doing a silk press using Mizani press agent. Now, disclaimer, if I do not go into full detail in this video like you will like, please comment below and I will be sure to answer your questions on my Instagram, okay? So first things first, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to use. It's just a 4-step process. You have to start at the shampoo bowl. And for me, I start every client with Paul Mitchell shampoo too. I use this product just to remove all the buildup and the gunk without drying their hair out. Secondly, I go in with the Mizani Press Agent shampoo. You only need literally a dime size depending on the density and the texture of your client's hair. But look at the consistency, y'all. When I say it's concentrated, it's concentrated. It is going to lather up like no other, especially if your client's hair is cleansed very well. Also, during this process, I go in with my shampoo brush just to pre-detangle before I go in with my conditioner. And with this conditioner, you only need, like I said, depending on your client's density and hair texture. With this client, I'm going to use probably like a quarter size just so I can get through all of the strands from root to end. And during this process right here, I'm actually going to take the time out to her hair before we get to the salon chair, okay? So now let's get down to the fun, easy part, okay? Because the hard part is over. We're going to start with the Mizani leave-in conditioner, and you don't need to go crazy with this, okay? Because if you go crazy, your silk press will not be moving whatsoever. I also go in and section the hair into 4 sections before I start applying the product. Now, the question is, how much product should I actually add? Like I said, we always going to go back to the density and texture. With this section right here, I sectioned off 2 at the top, 2 in the back, and then I combined it to 2 in the back. And the amount of product that I used was literally like a dime size of the serum and a nickel size of the cream. And I want you to rub it in and I want you to bond it together like the relationship you have with TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And you're going to then apply it to the section. Make sure that you are getting it covered from root to end. Every strand should be trying to be covered, okay? Because if not, the product is not going to work. And then you're going to blow dry to activate the product. As you can see, I blow dried the whole entire section in the back before I went in with my heat protector. Now, you're probably asking, Mega, why aren't you using Mizani products to style the hair with? And that's because I have my own product line, and I feel like my product line cocktails very well with Mizani Press Agent. So we're going to start using my product for your silk press, okay? So first things first, I went in with my heat protectant, and I sprayed it through in and out to make sure that it is covered. You don't have to use a whole lot to make sure that you do not get any heat damage from the flat irons, okay? So first things first, I'm going to get her edges. I am a big fan in getting those edges straight, girl. And I know you're going to ask, what tool am I using? I'm using a 1/2 inch flat iron from Red Kiss. I got it from my local hair store like 5-6 years ago. I guarantee it's still there, but if not, I can find it on Amazon for you guys. So then I'm going to complete her whole entire silk press with my 1-inch flat iron. With this flat iron, all you need is one pass. I promise you, one pass will get the job done. And how to guarantee that you only need one pass is to make sure that you know your client's density and texture so you can determine which heat to use. Okay, now let's get to the front. As you can see, I used a wax stick that is also from my hairline, and that is because I want her edges to be sleek and clean, and I want to try to avoid using edge control. I know some people love edge control, but for me, the looks that I be going for, I always try to make sure that I do not overly use edge control. And as you gonna see, you probably seen that I ain't get her ear because I ain't want to burn her, and I already knew I was gonna put just a little dab of edge control because I was gonna do her edges, like do a little swoop. Now, going to the curling part. The curling part to me is probably the most funnest part, the easiest part. And also, y'all, I used to use a T3, but I went on ahead and threw that in the trash, and I went into Sally's and I went and purchased an ion 1-inch curler. And when I tell you, baby, those curls be curling, baby. You can't tell me it ain't a T3 for a third of the price, and it gets the job done. And as you can see, I am a fan. I have fell in love with Velcro rollers. I don't know why I have not been using them because, girl, the results of these Velcro rollers give me life every single time. And no, they do not pull your hair out whatsoever. And after I take the rollers out, I'll go ahead and finish it with spraying some of my shine spray just for a nice finish shiny gloss to the hair. And the comb through. When I say the comb through gave life, the comb through gave life. And the question of the day will be, would you purchase Mizani Press Agent to complete your next silk press? Yes or no? I want to know. I want some feedback for this product. And like I said, you guys, this video is not sponsored. This is just me using a product that I love to use. And of course, silk press season is coming up, and the girls need to know what products they should be using and what products that they should not be using. And if you are interested in any of these products, they will be listed below in my Amazon storefront. And if you guys have any questions, please comment below, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.